up? What's up? We're going live here. Happy New Year. Where you guys coming in from? Let me know where you guys are coming in from. Let's get this stuff show on the road here. All right, we're on YouTube as well. I don't think YouTube can hear me. I'm sorry, people. Yeah, okay. All right, YouTube. All right, DC, Washington, DC, Germany. Oh, man, we're all over the world. Let's see, Florida. Who's on here? Rodriguez. The Thundercat is on here. All right, cool. All right, so it's a new year. So I guess like you guys, I'm doing a lot of cleaning. I was in the lab here, and I cleaned up the garage really well. The studio, I cleaned it up, and I got it pretty good. Still, all right. So you guys know. So YouTube, I don't know if you guys have been watching me on Instagram, but I've been kind of lazy. I'm supposed to have them going both at the same time. So I have a question for you guys. How do I saw this guy, I heard this guy, he was going live on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all at the same time. How did he do that? Is it one platform he was on? Did he have multiple phones? Did he have multiple computers? But he was on all the platforms. I knew that because he was talking to people. He was going, okay, Facebook, you have to come over to the Instagram. Something's going on with the Instagram. So do anybody know how to do that? I need a tech person. How do you go on all platforms at the same time? No? Anybody? Nobody knows. I will research that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for that. It's like dead silence. It's like the cat. What are you doing right now, Cat? Do you want to go live? So if you guys don't know, the Thundercat is back in town. He's here. He's back. He's training at Venice. Uncle Lee knows. Wait a minute. Wait. Light-skinned Terrence and Jackie Chan. Are you guys being racist again? You know Terrence's last name is Lee, right? Wait. Okay, let's go live with the cat. You want to go live, Cat? Let's go live with the cat. All right, we're going to try to go live with the cat on Instagram. Anybody want to see a wet cat? The cat! What's going on, Cat? What are you doing right there? What are you doing? You in the bath right now? The cat is in the bath. Cat, you're supposed to go like this. You're supposed to just lick yourself, Cat.
It's a long time for me.
So, Cat, tell everybody what's going on with you.
I'm good back in town, and now it's time to be ready for the show. So
it's growing time, right, Cat?
Yeah.
So how many months were you back in France?
I'm here for 4 months. I have passed 6 months in France.
6 months.
I'm here for 4 months, and normally after I still 3 years, I just go to this.
Cool. So you know a lot of French guys came over because of you, and they're waiting to see you. They're coming back. When they heard you were here, they wanted to come back and see you.
No, it's not because of me. It's because of you.
No. Well, you inspired. Your story inspired a lot of people. Thank you. But your story inspired a lot of people, Kat. Inspire people. Because you work, but tell them how you work out. Tell them what's your work ethic. What are you doing? What are you doing there in France? Your workouts.
About the training with you, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
You push me every day more harder and harder and go. I got some points I can't believe I go at this point. So yeah, that's really crazy.
So if you guys don't know,
I have grown like nobody before. On 6 months, it's like what the fuck.
Well,
my mom see me after and say, "This is my baby. This is my baby." Yes. All training is like amazing. All the setup is always perfect. When Chris wants to train this part of press up, Chris trains this part, not this part. This one. It's like, it's crazy.
No, that was a beautiful thing, and you got to train with Sean and Stanimo, and everybody won. Everybody won. Sean won. Stan won. You won. It was.
Yeah, Chris. Yes, Chris. I want this.
Yeah, but it was really good though.
Just wait, Chris.
All right, well, I'll be getting with you soon. When I got your email, I was looking at. I just got your email, the direction you want to go in. So, hey, send me some pictures when you dry off. Yeah. Send me some pictures. And
yes,
I know you've been training hard, and I'm really proud of you, and I can't wait to get started.
Yeah. I don't have a car when I'm here right now, but I probably come to go sometime.
All right. Will my daughter go back to school?
See you,
When my daughter goes back to school, I'll let you use her car. Yeah, I'll let you use her car. Okay? So don't worry about it. Don't worry about a car.
We're together.
Okay. Well,
we're together.
Finish your bath. Finish your bath.
I text you soon.
All right, bye.
Oh, Chris.
Yeah.
Say sacre bleu.
Sacre bleu. Hey, did you see the shirts? Did you see the shirts, Kat?
Sacre bleu?
Yeah, I made the shirt Sacre bleu.
No.
Yeah, I have one for you.
That's deep.
I have it.
I need to see this.
I have one for you. All right, Kat.
Okay, right.
See you later.
Great. Chris, see you later. Bye.
All right, that was a cat taking a bath on YouTube. You should have saw it. It was all wet and had soap on it and everything. It was a sight to see. So anyway, so if you guys don't know, if you go to my YouTube channel, Cycle Fitness 21, it's called Road to Pro. And basically what I did, I documented it step by step, him turning pro. First time trying, #1 spot, and he turned around the next day and did the pro show. And he knocked out. I don't want to say. I think he took 3rd or 4th. So he beat a bunch of pros. So he was a little burnt out at that time. We did a few other shows. He wanted to keep going, but his body needed a rest. So check out the YouTube channel, and Psych Tech Support will put that on here. But it was really, really good. In Jim Mannion and everybody, the part of Jay Cutler's on there, and everybody's giving their opinion. So it's really interesting to see that. And I kind of nailed that. I nailed it. Not saying I'm the best or whatever, but I nailed that, and I knew it. And because I had somebody that would listen to everything I say, and he did everything I said, everything. When that happens, I can almost promise you the outcome. And he turned pro. So that's good. That's a Thundercat. A lot of people think that, the Psycho and the Thundercat are no more, and blah blah blah. A lot of rumors, but no, we're still tight. We always stay we always stay together. We always will be together forever. So, all right, here we go. So let's get some questions off the screen. And you guys on YouTube, you guys can drop some questions here. So on YouTube, if you guys are in Instagram, if you guys can please like the video, it helps me move up the content, get more questions, and it makes it a little bit better. Drop those hearts, drop where you're from, drop those comments, and let's knock some of these out. Here we go. You guys have no question on Instagram. All right, so check this out. So let me tell you what we're doing. So I'll get to that. So this is what I want to do. So So this is what I want to do. So this whole year, I looked at the whole year. I looked at all of 19, and I looked at everything that I made a mistake on, everything that I fell short on, everything that wasn't quite right. And Cycle Fitness will be changing. And instead of us moving forward, we're going backwards. We're going back to what I know works. What I know works. There are a few things that I may have stumbled upon in the last 6 or 7 years, but we're turning this all the way back to the 90s and the 2000s. You know, back when guys didn't lose their kidneys, back when guys had shredded glutes, back when all the guys looked good. We're going back to that time. So that's what it is. So we're doing, if you guys can, we're going to do doubles, 3 days on, 1 day off, 2 days on, 1 day off. So 45 minutes of cardio if your abs are not in. And I don't mean serratus and totally shredded, but I want to be able to see all of your muscles. So you will be doing 45 minutes of cardio every day until I can see that. And then we're going to back off the cardio. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're not going to use cardio too much in the off season, maybe 2 or 3 days a week, 30 minutes at the most, but we're not going to kill it. We're not going to kill cardio because we're going to save that for your pre-contest season. So pull-ups every day, push-ups every day. If you're a first-time bodybuilder and you're not taking growth hormone, you will do abs every other day. If you are taking growth hormone, we will save the abs until we get to like 3 or 4 weeks out for the show. And then we'll integrate that because I don't want you guys to get a blocky stomach, a blocky waist. So we're going back down to the small waist, the small guys. 5 meals in the off season, 6, 7 meals in pre-contest. So that's a broad stroke, but that's what we're going to be doing. So that's where we're going. We're going back to old school style of training. All right, so check this out. Get some questions off of here. One more thing. I myself am working out with the 5 a.m. group. Anybody that wants to come into the 5 a.m. group, now is a good time to do it before I get really strong and you guys are going to take all the time putting the weights off. So Coast Fitness, that's in LA, come into 5 a.m. group. You guys coming in from out of town, you can go to the 5 a.m. group or the 10 a.m. group. I will only be doing 2 groups a day. I will not. You guys are not going to have me in the gym all day. For the reason for is this, I'm going to be hands-on with the diets, and I got to get back here and do these diets. So I got everything set up here with the diets. I got my computers over here. Can you see them right there? See them right here, right through the thing? I got my computers over here. Right there on the table right there. So I want to spend a lot of time doing phone calls, video calls, and diets. I don't want to spend all day in the gym. I want to reach you guys as much as possible. So we're going back to the days of when you actually could talk to your coach. I will still be doing emails, but you will be getting calls and we will be doing conference calls. We'll be doing video calls. I want to know what you guys are doing, what you guys are at, and I want to know that you guys are connected with me. I really believe that is going to really make my outcome a lot better, my percentage rate of you guys winning a lot more. Basically, I want you guys to be, that's right, Noah. I will be calling you, Noah. I'll be watching your videos. You're going to get a tripod. I'm going to be there training you, virtually training you online. Does not cost for my clients. There's no extra fee for this. But I want to know what Noah's doing. I want him to know I'm watching him. And just like it was like the Wiz, I want everybody to be like Regan, Rodrigue, Sean, Dexter. I want you guys, we're going to know each other just like that. And that's why I'm only going to train people at 5 a.m. and 10 a.m. And then all the night I will be doing that. So check this out. People might think, well, how are you going to do that? That's too much time. Well, I won't take on too many clients where I'm going. I'm not going to fail my clients anymore. That's not going to happen. I'm not going to fail you guys anymore. I want you guys to know who I am. I want to know who you are. So that is a must. That is a must. That's what we're going to do. So please allow me to do that. So we got some questions here. Let's knock out some questions. Let's see what Psycho got in his head. All right, next question. Wait. So tomorrow is Thursday, and don't forget, Don't you want me to post my throwback picture of the Jerry curl? Check this out. I have never had chemicals in my hair. I've never had a Jerry curl. I never had a perm. I had never had a dye job. I've never done that. No chemicals for psycho. No, never did that. No, really, I didn't. No, I missed the Jerry curl phase. I worked in construction. My dad had a construction company. I worked in a construction company. I worked in construction, so I was around dirt. Jerry curl, nah. And plus, my dad would not roll. He didn't roll like that. You couldn't even wear your hat sideways. You couldn't even pull your hat to the back. You had to wear the hat perfectly straight. Even, he says, either on or off. That's my dad. So no Jerry curls. No curlers, no rollers, none of that stuff. All right, next question. Oh, this is a good question. Do women have to train and diet according to their menstrual cycle? And how often should you check their weight? So my women, when I train women, they gotta text me their weight every day for two reasons. A woman, and I know I'm gonna sound like an old guy, but a woman, you gotta keep your hands on her. You gotta keep her straight. She'll drift off on you. You gotta make sure you're dealing with your woman. You can't be letting her drift off and do her own thing. You gotta keep the screws tight on a woman. So what I'm trying to say is this. Women, they send their weight in every day. And not only does it make sure that I know where they are, but it lets me think about their program, okay? And see where they are. If her body fats get low enough, the cycle's gonna stop anyway. So I wouldn't worry about the cycle. But one issue you're gonna have with women, it's gonna sound crazy. It's gonna sound crazy to people that don't know. So one problem you're gonna have with women is do not let all your women clients train together. Don't do it. Don't let them bond. Don't let them train together. Do you know why? What will happen if you let all your women clients train and bond together? What's going to happen? Who's smart? Come on. What will happen if all your clients, you got 10 female clients and they're eating their meals, they're prepping their food together, they're training together. What's going to happen? Anybody? Come on. You guys are smart. Any women on here? Look at these guys. You guys know nothing about women. Huh? Their cycle will all link up. All their cycles will link up. It will happen anytime. Ask your wives and your girlfriends that work in office buildings. They're working around a bunch of women. All their cycles link up. Boom, 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 boom. So I spent times that I went to the show, took 10 girls, and they all were on their cycle. And they said, oh my God, my cycle never comes at this time. Yeah, because you've been doing your meal prep with Molly over there. And you've been training over there with Susie. And then you and Caroline have been talking on the phone every day. It will throw everything off. You have to keep them separate. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm telling you, for 33 years of doing this, and at one time I had 25 to 30 bikini girls, and all the ones that hung out together, all their cycles linked up. Every single time they linked up, boom, 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 boom. And I'm telling you, everything would happen. So do not, as prep coaches, avoid that. Avoid that at all costs. Avoid the cycle linking up. I'm not even talking about the attitude. I'm talking about the water retention. I'm talking about the cravings. I'm talking about the acne. I'm talking about all this other stuff. Okay, there we go. So no. So back to your question, I don't train them differently because they're women. I'm just saying, most guys give their clients a bunch of drugs so they can diet them down. I don't do that either. So, but I don't have as many women as I used to, but still train the women. All right, next question. Okay, your abs are not showing much. 45 minutes a day until you can see them. Yes, we have to get those abs in. We got to get those abs in. Not just the abs. I want to see cuts in your legs. I want to see cuts in a hamstring and a glute tie-in. No, I'm not trying to see all that. But I do want to see every muscle in your quad. I want to see all your abs. I don't want anything hanging off your waist. I want to see the line on your chest, a nice crisp line all the way across. And the reason for that is when we start dieting, I can pull you down slower. The slower I can pull you down, the more muscle we can preserve. So we're going back to the old school of bodybuilding where the guys must stay seemingly lean. So if you watch Terrence, and we're going to put up his Instagram here, and you watch Ezekiel, I'm growing them back up slowly, and I'm keeping them lean all year. They're going to stay lean. They're going to look like bodybuilders all year round. They can take their shirt off anytime. That's what we're going to do. Next question. When cooking for olive oil, do you count the oil that you put into your macros? Yes, of course. You put it into your body, so you have to count it. And now, olive oil is a non-binding fat, and that is a fat that goes through your body, not in your body. So it goes through, it doesn't go in. So you get the calories and you get the vitamins, you get the nutrients, but the actual fat goes through your body and not in your body. Next question. I'm looking up at the YouTube here, so please don't think I'm ignoring you guys. No, I've never worked with Kai Green. I've only met Kai Green once. I've only met him twice when he was in Goals out here shooting videos. I never worked with Kai Green at all. No. People think that, but I've never worked with Kai Green. And so let me correct them. I hate when people, they think something and then a person lets them think it. No, I've only met Kai Green once. I've never worked with Kai Green. Next question. Free weights or machines while bulking? Well, both. See what I do, I warm up with machines, I build on free weights, and then I close with machines to force more blood in the muscle. That's always, that's pre-contest and that's in the off season. Open up with cables, free weights to build, and then machines to actually, or cable to force more blood into the muscle to get more of an effect. Next question. What is the best way to cut 12 weeks out or 15 weeks out? 16 weeks out. Okay, check this out. See, that's a broad stroke. But if you know your body, this is the best way to cut. So let's say if I get a guy and I know his body. Let's take Rod Reed. I'm only using him, or take Regan like that. What I would do a 15-week prep. And the first 7.5 weeks, I'm actually getting him bigger. I'm trying to make all the fat over his body all the same, but then I'm trying to get him bigger. I'm not trying to cut. So once we get to the 7.5 week mark, then I'll start bringing him down. So basically the diet is going this way, where I'm trying to force feed him and give him as much calories as possible while getting him lean. I'm not killing the cardio, but the cardio is present. I'm supersetting sometimes, but not too much. So I'm trying to get this guy lifting heavier and getting him harder. Once we get to the 7.5 week mark, then I'll start the slow decline. That's the best way. You don't want to start here and just start going down. You don't want to do that, because you're going to end up, most likely you're going to get lost and you're going to start guessing and try to figure out what it is. So first 7.5 weeks is eating clean, as much food as possible. The body percentage coming down. The weight could be going up or down, but the body fat percentage is going down. It's declining. It's falling. And then once it gets to that point, then you start getting lower body fat, lower body fat. I don't do macros. I don't give you numbers, and you can have any type of carb with that number. No, if I say eat white rice at 12 o'clock, I want white rice, or I want brown rice, or I want yam. You cannot interchange them. You can't say, oh, I don't have any oatmeal, so I'm going to eat white rice. They're totally different. So I don't believe in if it fits your macros. I don't believe in that. Next question. Okay. What can you do to eat more? You weigh 193, 194, and you're going to get how many meals in? 2 meals in a day? 2 or 3. Okay. Eliminate all the fat from your diet. Eliminate fat, slows down your metabolism. Carbs speed up your metabolism. So eliminate all the fat from your diet. And then those 3 meals that you're having, cut them in half and make them into 6 meals. If you still don't have the hunger, blend it and then drink it. By getting it down, it will create more insulin. Insulin creates hunger, and therefore it will expand. So cut the meals in half, what you're eating, if it's 2,000 calories or 3,000 or 1,500 calories, whatever it is, and then cut them in half. Don't drink any water with the meals, and that should increase your metabolism and eliminate all the fat from your diet. So it should be chicken breast and white rice. So it should be you can any excess fat. You can have steak. It can be steak and yam, and don't have any extra like peanut butter or avocado or any type of oils in there. And trust me, your metabolism will speed up. And then don't add in fat, add in more carbs, not even more protein, because then it'll spiral up. Trust me. Next question. I'm dropping new hoodies soon. I can't, when I do hoodies and I do shirts and stuff like that, it really means every shirt must mean something to me. And it's funny, you guys never ask what they mean, but every shirt must mean something to me. But hoodies are gonna be soon. You can take your order here. So drop it in my DM. My people will have them. So I'm about to give me like another week and I'll have new stuff. I still have t-shirts and tank tops and stuff like that, but the hoodies are coming soon. Next question. What's the best supplement or herbs that can boost up the appetite? I wouldn't have you do that. I wouldn't do any type of supplement or anything like that to boost up your appetite. What I would have you do is do 10 to 15 minutes of cardio before bed. Go to bed on an empty stomach. Do not eat. Get up and do cardio again on the empty stomach. And then the normal amount of calories you were taking at that time, the normal amount, cut them in half. That will increase your metabolism. That will increase your appetite. Trust me. If your weight falls down a little bit, don't worry about that. Slowly increase the carbs. Never overeat, and increase the carbs and go boom, 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 and eat. And don't go 2 hours. Let it go 2 hours and then eat. 2 hours and then eat. That will increase your metabolism. Eliminate the fat. The fat is probably not making you not hungry. Next question. So I guess everything I said doesn't matter at 59 years old. A little bit, but not much. Just because you're older doesn't mean that things change to the point where you have to totally do things. I think when you're older, if you're eating clean, you have to eat cleaner. And but then if you're taking gear, all that changes. People need to understand. Because I lost a client a few days ago, and I talked about that. And the client he had all these body scans and he had tracked his calories and everything like that. And he wanted me to start with that. That's not applicable now once you're on gear. Somewhat, but once you throw in X amount of mgs of test and this and that and this and this and that, you change your biochemistry. So we still have to go down the same road to see how much protein you can assimilate, how much calories you can assimilate. For instance, like this, Kai Green. Kai Green can eat 15 grams of protein at one meal. If he was natural, he couldn't do that. It just wouldn't. He couldn't break it down. It just wouldn't happen. But when you turbocharge the body, when you take other substances, the biochemistry changes. Okay, go over to YouTube and let's get some of these off of YouTube. There's a bunch of them on there. Okay, next question, people. What works for a lagging chest? Let me say something. This is what I find out people do the most of the time. When they train chest, so the chest is sunken and this front delt is bigger. It's bigger because you're working your front delt when you're supposed to work in chest. For instance, this right here is chest, and you go up like this. Yes, you get a little front delt in there. Yes, you get tricep in there. But if you do this, if you're straight across right here, this is all front delt. This is all front delt. My chest is here. My front delt is here. Most of you guys, your elbows are in the wrong place when you work chest. This is why you don't see these big, huge chests anymore, but you are seeing all these big front delts. You have to drop that elbow down to the side. You have to drop it down, and it goes down here and then up through here. Sorry, I'm trying to work both cameras here. But you guys do this. Have a girl do bench press, and you'll see women always do this. They never do that. They always do this. That's the main problem for these lagging chests. You guys are working your front delt. We can't see. Look. I'm trying to get in both cameras. I gotta do it twice. Okay, look. This is chest. This is chest. The elbow has to be here, here, here. This is shoulders. This is shoulders. And most guys, they do chest with their arm parallel with their shoulder, straight across, and they work their front delt. You guys ever notice that? It's like, and then what I do, real important, I never grip the bar like this. Never. For two reasons. If I grip the bar here, it can go this way or it can go that way. If it goes this way, what happens? If it goes like this, what happens? I'm using more shoulder. The chest is stronger than your shoulder. So I always do false grip. I lay the bar right here, right there. It's a little bit of the bar in my fingers, but the bar is right here. And then I push with this part. Keeping the elbow tucked under. Do not go here. Now, I can't do it here. Look, if I'm trying to work shoulders here, if I'm trying to work chest, I can't do it. The bar will fall out of my hand. But if the bar is right here, I have to go like this. I have to. So that's why I always put the bar right there. That's my secret to me having a 550 or whatever pounds bench press is where you place the bar. And then I always check my bars before I lift. I want a small curve in them, but not too much of a curve where it will spin in my hand. Because what you guys do, you guys have these bent bars, and then the bar is like this. It's going this way. Then you pick it up, it spins, and it throws you off. And nobody ever noticed that. I'm sorry I'm being long-winded on that. But put the bar here and make sure the elbow comes down by your side, not here. That's shoulders. Next question. You have a flat lower back. You mean the lumbar or you mean the lower lat? So I'll say now back is this. It's very important. And you guys know I have these cycle pads that I've been pushing and stuff like this because I think the back, you have to work the back separately. Like when Roderick just said, when I work this muscle, I work that one muscle, and I work this side of the bicep, or I work that side of the bicep. I don't work the whole arm. So when people say, what are we doing today? We're doing arms. Yeah, we are doing arms, but we're going to do inner bicep, outer bicep, lower bicep, and peak. It's all different. Do not work it. You have to work everything separately. So with the back, so your lower back, the lumbar. So this is the Christmas tree, right? And the part in the Christmas tree is called the lumbar. You don't want that thick. You don't want it too thick. You don't want it too thick. What you want is, so this is the Christmas tree. This is your little booty right here. This is your butt crack. And that's right here. So up here is your lat. It goes like that, or the wings or whatever. That's what you want to get big. Not in this Christmas tree part. You want it tight, but you don't want it big. Why? Because everybody know bodybuilding is a V-taper. It's a V-taper, right? So you want this V-taper, but you want that V-taper from front to back and side to side. So you want the V-taper when I look at you, and you want the V-taper when I spin the side. So my upper back should be thicker than my lower back. You understand? That's what I'm talking about. You want the lower of your part of your back to not just be as defined. You want it in, and the upper back goes like this. So you should go, that V-taper should be here. So it should be stomach, lower back, chest, back. It should be like this. It should be a V at all times. And then when you face front, it should be small obliques, lats, capped up shoulders, big arms. That's what you want. So hyperextensions on the lower back only. You do rack pulls. We don't do full deadlifts. We do a rack pull, maybe like 3 sets, heavy, but we definitely do not want the lumbar to grow. We want it tight, but we don't want it to grow. Focus on your lats, the posterior delt, your trapeze, rhomboids, latissimus dorsi. That's what we want to work on. Next question. How often should a woman use a weight belt, and for whatever exercise? For what exercises? Okay, any type of bent over movement, any type of back movement, chest, shoulders, yes, legs, yes, hamstrings, a Goliath leg curl, you don't need a belt. Standing leg curl, you don't need a belt. A deadlift, you need a belt. Squat, you need a belt. Leg press, no belt. So that's what I'm saying. So the only thing you don't need it on is, you don't need it on pull-ups. You don't need it on leg press. In fact, do not wear belts when you do leg press. You're gonna distort your stomach. It's too much pressure in there. So deadlifts, bent over rows, deadlifts, you need it. Bent over rows, you need it. Leg press, you don't need it. Shoulder press, you do need it. Side laterals, you do need it. There's only a few things you don't need. If you're laying down, you don't need it. Sitting down, you don't need it. Next question. Okay, what is the best way to start your cardio in a 15-week prep? First of all, 15-week prep, cardio, if the diet is right, the cardio will bring you down faster, okay? You should not lose weight if you didn't do cardio that day. If you lose weight and you didn't do cardio, the diet is not right. You don't have enough calories. So you should only be losing weight when you work out and when you do cardio. Next, the weight session is for building, the cardio is for losing. The weight session is for building, the cardio is for losing. So you understand? Do not try to use weights to bring down your body fat, and the cardio, that's to bring down your body fat, not the weights. So I would start very small, 15, 20 minutes of cardio, intense cardio, and see if you get an effect. You should get an effect. Try it every day. Then once that starts to slow down, then you would add another 10 minutes in to get more in effect. Do not start out doing an hour of cardio in your 15 weeks. Why? Because if you start at an hour, where are you going to end up at? 3 hours? 4 hours? You're only going to have to do more and more cardio to get an effect. Your body adapts. That's why your body gets bigger. That's why the muscles get bigger. They're adapting to what you're doing. So if you're doing an hour of cardio, your body will adapt to it. Okay? You don't want it to adapt. And that's why we're not killing cardio in the off season, because you don't want the body to adapt. You save that for the pre-contest. Next question. Is D-ball and Test E a good gear to bulk with? First of all, he's talking about Test and Anthate. And Anthate is toxic. It loads in very fast. So I would use Test and Anthate to get things rolling real fast, and then I would pull off of it. I would not run Test and Anthate for more than 6 weeks. That's just to get things going, to get into your system. D-ball, I don't believe in D-ball. It's going to make your back hurt. It's going to mess with your hunger. And it's just too toxic. It's mean like this. So if it's too toxic, you're going to tax on your kidneys. You're going to be hitting your kidneys. Once the kidneys start failing, not kidney failure, they're just not working properly. You're going to hold water, and we're not going to know where you're at anyway. So I wouldn't do D-ball. I wouldn't do that. Test the Anthate, that's for the first 6 weeks of a cycle, and then you'll pull off of it and go to another androgenal test. Next question. What do I think of net carbs? No, everything to me is broken down into sectors. So when I do a diet plan, I want to know how many carbs in this. First thing I ask, how many carbs and fat and protein in the total diet? In the total, how much is in the total? And then I want to know how many in for a meal. So there's 3 ways to do it. We could do, let's say we're doing 400 calories per meal, right? Boom, 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 boom. I don't count vegetables as carbs or calories. You can have as much vegetables as you want within reason. Now, you don't want to stuff yourself full of vegetables, and women do this, not men, so they'll feel full, and you get all bloated, too much fiber into the GI tract, and then we're going to have all these other issues, either with constipation or the runs. So a woman, 1 cup of vegetables, a man, 2. But you can have more. I just wouldn't advise that you do that. Net carbs, no, I don't count vegetables as carbs at all. And I have a good vegetable list and a bad vegetable. You have to know what are good vegetables and what are bad vegetables. Next question. Best workout for calves. Train them 2 to 3 times a week and stretch them the other days in between. That's best. And just do all the basic movements. I like high reps on calves, high repetition, and heavy weight. So seated, standing. You also use the leg press for donkey raises for donkeys, or you can have somebody sit on your back or your butt and do donkey raises. That works better than any machine for exercise. Favorite hamstring exercise aside from stiff leg deadlifts. Now your hands will deadlifts, straight leg deadlifts, or stiff leg deadlifts will get your hamstring bigger than anything else. Remember that. Leg curls, your hamstring and your bicep are the same muscle, just in different parts of your body. So if you do preacher curls, that's to get that bicep nice and round to build the peak. It's the same thing for the tricep, to get that tricep in the center to build that peak. Same thing with seated. Now you change the angle of your body, but you're still not going to get huge hamstrings from doing seated curls or lying curls or single leg curls. You will get huge hamstrings from doing deadlifts. So favorite exercise is deadlifts, but you're taking that one out. I would do seated leg curl after that. Next question. Carbs or BCA intra-workout. I don't believe in intra-workouts. I don't believe in that. I believe you eat an hour before, train for 2.5, 3 hours, have a protein drink right after your workout or your cardio, and eat an hour after that. I don't believe in any type of intra-workouts. Your body only does one thing good at the same time. So you cannot breathe in and breathe out at the same time. You cannot build muscle and lose body fat at the same time. You cannot. You think you can, but you cannot. You cannot sleep and be awake at the same time. You cannot bulk and cut at the same time. You can't. So you're trying to bulk with the weights and then you're trying to eat. No, you can't. Your body doesn't work like that. It just doesn't work like that. Next question. Exercises I recommend to hit the rhomboids. Why you want your rhomboids? Okay, you have the trapeze that's on your shoulder, and the trapeze goes down center of your back, and right next, halfway down your trap. Now, trap is not just here; it goes down the center of your back. Is the rhomboid. It's a little muscle about that big, and up to depending on what side, let's say up to the right, on the right hand side, you have the posterior delt, and under that you have latissimus dorsi. He wants to work the rhomboid. He wants these huge rhomboids, not the delt, not the trap, not the lat. I want the rhomboid. I want to work right there. Okay. That would be a pulling motion. That would be a pulling motion, but not like a lat pull down. I would have it in front. No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm just saying, like, that's like you want to work only the rhomboid. Okay. What I would do a pull in front, elbows here, right at the rhomboid. Pinch your scapula together and then pull, and that will get some trapeze, but it will hit the rhomboid. And I want to see them big rhomboids when you get them right. Oh my God. What the wrong voice? Oh, okay. I like that. I like that guy. Next question. Are you getting them off of YouTube too? A recommendation on lagging lats. Mostly, I'm just now every big traps. Now look, recommendation on lagging lats. Most of the time, when a guy's back or a girl's back is not defined, they can't feel it. They're not feeling the back. I would start doing pull-ups every day, 3 sets to failure, to learn how to contract and feel your back. And I think that will help everything else grow. If you can't do pull-ups, do lat pull downs. Not a lot of weight, but mostly squeezing your back. If you cannot feel your back, blow all the air out of your stomach and then squeeze your back, because you can't feel your back while you have air in your stomach. So try doing that. Next question. Big traps. Can a person increase myostatin at an older age? Why not? Yeah, sure. Why not? Look, and that was a trick question, by the way. That was a trick question. Don't think that I didn't know that was a trick question. All right, next. Okay, so if you do a fasted workout, and then you don't eat, and then you do cardio, and then you don't eat, yeah, you're gonna lose a lot of muscle. If you're doing a carb-based diet, if you're doing keto, it really doesn't matter when you eat, because your body is burning fat as a primary fuel source. Look, it's keto right there. So you can do that if you're on a keto diet, but if you're doing a carb diet, a glycogen diet, you can't really do that, because you're not gonna have no energy anyway. You're not gonna get a pump. You're not gonna feel nothing, and then you have nothing protecting your muscle. There's nothing protecting your muscle. So the body, and see, when you're doing a diet, so everybody on here that's not on keto, fat is not the primary fuel source. It's not. Glycogen is the primary fuel source. Carbs, that's the primary fuel source. So when carbs are present, your body will burn carbs. So when you're on a carb diet and there's no carbs there, unless you're doing cardio, your body will tap into the muscle as a fuel source before it turns into fat, because fat is your savings account. So I wouldn't suggest, don't do fasted workouts unless you're doing a keto diet, because you will sacrifice muscle. Next question. What are my thoughts on not eating meat? As of today, I said I'm giving up beef. Like I'm gonna give up beef, and I'm not eating beef anymore. I'm not trying to build any more muscle. I don't need it. If I want to gain 5 pounds, I can take a glutamine or creatine, and that's what you're having the beef for. But I'm actually pulling away from eating a lot of animal fat. I'm not going vegan. I'm just not eating beef. I don't eat pork anyway. So my fuel source will be eggs, egg whites, chicken, fish, turkey. No beef. I just excluded it. So if you don't want beef, you don't have to eat it. There's other protein sources out there. Next question. Let's see. What's the question? What are your thoughts if you have a liver infection? A liver infection. Okay. So a liver infection. So you do know everything that goes through your body, it goes through your liver. Your liver is like a filter. So everything goes into the liver. Everything. So if you drink alcohol, it has to pass through the liver. Medication has to pass through the liver. And most people, when they talk about toxic, that's what they're talking about, is too toxic in the liver. Smoking cigarettes goes to your liver. Everything hits the liver. So when you have a liver infection, I would back off the protein until that's gone. I would back off to very small amounts of protein, or I would take it out completely, because that's just one less thing that your liver has to deal with on a daily basis. So the liver infection should go away in a matter of weeks. It shouldn't just linger on unless you have some type of other thing going on. You're not telling me, but I would come off the protein altogether until the liver infection is gone. Next question. Mm-hmm. All right, so now it's a question: how to deal with low, what is it? TSH and T4, but the T3 is normal. Now, so you know that converts over, right? So you do know that converts. I'm pretty sure that you know that it converts. So what I would do, if you're not taking any growth hormone, because you know growth hormone does lower your thyroid, your T3, it will lower that. So what I would do, I would not take any type of T3 medication. I will come off of altogether. If are you freezing? Are you like really cold all the time? Let's see how bad it is. How bad it is. On that question right there, DM me. I want to go. I need to answer a lot of questions before I just answer that. I can't give you a broad stroke on that. I need to find out more where you are. Are you're Kevin? So you are a man. What happened to? How did that happen? And what did you do to make that happen? So anyway, I think you would come off of everything, and I have a protocol to fix that. It's called the Inside Out Protocol. It's only $150, and I would take you off that. I would take you out off a lot of things and see if you have any leaky gut as well before I can prescribe that. I can't give you a broad stroke on that. I'm sorry about that. I'm not ducking it. I just can't give you a broad stroke. I need to know more information on why that happened. Next question. Oh, that's a list. What are the good veggies and the bad veggies? That's a list. It's too many to list. Of course, on the bad vegetables, you have corn, you have tomatoes, you have carrots, you have onions. All of those are bad vegetables. So my clients get a list of bad and good vegetables. And then sometime I'll say, you can have so many vegetables on a good veggie list, and you can have so many on the bad veggie list. It's a list of them. You have to DM me for that list. No, every time I play music, the Instagram kicks me off, so I cut the music off, and plus I'm going live on YouTube, so I'm using my my Apple TV to go on the screen right there. So no music. Sorry about that. What are my thoughts on ephedrine, good or not? So remember Fin? Remember Finman, Finman? Finman, it worked really well because it had a lot of ephedrine in it, and then people abused it and people were dropping dead. So they took all the ephedrine out of it, and it's really hard to get. This is my thing: if you can get some real ephedrine, you can get really lean on ephedrine, but you have to make sure that you're doing the right thing and you're really being careful. That's one of those things where you don't have to be very responsible for it. And ephedrine back in the 80s and the 90s and the 2000s, that was responsible for a lot of ripped physiques. But people abused it, so they took it away. The same thing with Lasix. Lasix was a really good diuretic, but people were abusing it, so they started drug testing for Lasix. So ephedrine is good. I don't use it on my clients anymore. If they pop up with it, sure, I implement that in with aspirin. But I watch my clients and I only do it for responsibility. But I don't like throw it in there for people to use. You have a muscle imbalance in your arm. I need more information with that one. I'm sorry about that. What are my thoughts on DMP? DMP. I've never put people on DMP. I don't do that. Of course, I know people that were like top bodybuilders. They rely on it. They use it a lot. So let's talk about DMP. DMP for women. You give a woman DMP. The woman only has a certain amount of eggs her whole life. She doesn't rejuvenate eggs. A man rejuvenates sperm. But if she's taking DMP, most of the time she's gonna burn up all her eggs because her body heats up too much and she's gonna kill all her eggs. So if you're giving that to your girlfriend, just know that you guys ain't gonna be having no kids. Okay? So DMP for a woman is a no-no. DMP for a man. Oh man. This is one of those things where I'm scared to even answer this because I don't want you guys to just abuse it. Now, DMP for a man. Now, DMP, real DMP, is so strong, oh shit. The guy over here who asked about the DMP, I said, don't give it to a girl. And he goes, oh, fuck. Stop. You guys need to stop doing protocols. Stop doing that. Get a repression. So a woman cannot take DMP. And I don't want to hear, she says, I don't care. I don't want to have kids. You'll be getting a fucking lawsuit. She'll be saying, hey, this motherfucker gave me DMP 20 years ago and now I want to have kids. So don't do it. You'll burn up all her eggs. And you won't. So it happened. I know you're just joking. So next thing for a man, it works, but I'm telling you, the top guys in the world do not take DMP. They don't. They do not take DMP. And I think you know I'm talking about the top guys in the world. They have never taken it. They do not take it. They don't need it. And I think you don't need it either. Now, I know some lower level guys at the Olympia, they live off that shit, but top guys don't do that. How much BCAAs do I recommend taking for a day? I recommend taking them after your workout, not in your workout. I recommend taking them first thing in the morning after your fasted cardio, glutamine, creatine, BCAAs, about 10 grams. That's it. That's all you need. Does keto build muscle? You can, but you think about this. If you're trying to build muscle, keto is not the optimal way to build muscle. Like you would not say, okay, I'm trying to gain 20 pounds. I'm gonna go on keto. Keto, I use keto if my client is lagging and it shows running up on us, so we got to get it down. I'll have the client, we'll jump into keto to get that person lean, and then we'll build them back up on carbs. So, but you don't use keto to build muscle. Can you? Yes. It's just like I could paint this garage with a marker, but it's not an efficient way to do it. A roller and a brush is the optimal way. The same thing. A carb diet with protein and fat is best for building muscle. A keto diet is used for cutting, or if you have health issues. So, but I wouldn't do that. Next question. So you see me post a video with light-skinned Terrence doing drag curls with the cable. Does that help? What's the difference between light-skinned and dark-skinned? Actually, Terrence would love that you called him light-skinned. He loves his light skin. He loves it. He loves his light skin. He relishes in it. He doesn't want to do anything to basically tarnish his light skin. And if a dark-skinned person comes around, he feels superior. And if a lighter person comes around, he feels inferior. So he would love to say that Terrence is light skinned. So let's get some hearts for the light-skinned people in the world. Light-skinned blacks, let's get some hearts. Let's get those hearts pumping. So light-skinned Terrence. So now you use a cable because it's constant tension from point A to point B. It's constant tension. It doesn't lag. There's no point. So when we do a drag curl, that's for the bicep peak. So when we do a cable with a drag curl, it's just for constant tension all the way through and for the bicep peak. And those light-skinned guys look really good doing drag curls. Any light-skinned blacks on the live on YouTube or Facebook and YouTube and Instagram? Let's hear for the light-skinned brothers. Let's hear for the light-skinned brothers. Any light-skinned brothers here? And look, don't be a shade lighter than me and call yourself light-skinned. No cop-outs. You either light or you dark. No middle of the road. You either light or you dark. See that emoji right there? That's not light skin. That's brown. Come on. Let's give it up for the light-skinned brothers. Light-skinned brothers. Come on. Here we go. Light-skinned brothers. Here we go. Light skin here. Light skin blacks, man. You guys trip me out. You guys love that light skin. My brother is the color of this car back here. But end it. Let's go to YouTube and answer questions off of YouTube. Oh, sorry about that, people. The live ended. It's just me off after an hour. We talk and we go, and next thing you know, we're out of time. All right, so we're gonna switch over. Wait a minute. Check this out. It is New Year's Day, and I'm here with you guys. Points? Can I get some points for that? Anybody? It's New Year's Day, and I'm going live with you guys. What do you guys think about that? On 2 platforms. What do you think about that? New Year's Day. Where you guys coming in from? New Year's Day. No sound. Crap. So I got to restart this. It does that. Sorry, people. Go to YouTube. We're going to have stuff on YouTube. Go to YouTube. We'll answer stuff. All right, YouTube. We're going to knock down some of these questions on YouTube. Sorry, I'm used to doing it Instagram. Whenever you're ready. All right, let's see what we got here, people. Hey, I got a KKK guy on here. Fell down in the dumb, dismissed KKK, sir. How come the KK people can never spell? Is that a part of the initiation that you have to be like kind of like not very bright to be in a KKK? They always say like some weird stuff. And I'm not going to spend too much time on the KKK. It just amazes me that people are still into the KKK in this day and age. All right, I'm going to knock down some of the questions on YouTube. IG, let me know if yeah, I'm on YouTube. All right. Here we go. Well, you're on 2 platforms or one? All right. Focus on this YouTube right here. All right, here we go. Not gonna be long. YouTube. I'm gonna jump over to YouTube, so please, you guys, talk amongst yourselves over here. Next question on YouTube. How do you lower your iron level? Dump your blood at the Red Cross. Next question. Does anybody know what Psycho's full name is? My full name is Christopher Allen. No wants, no warrants, no felonies, no convictions. Next question. When was the last time I drank alcohol? I have never drank alcohol. I've never drank in my life. Not even a sip, not even a shot, not even a wine cooler. I've never drinking alcohol. What's up, Chi? How you doing? Chi, I got a KKK person on YouTube over here. Hey, so the KKK people, if your other KK members knew that you were watching me on YouTube, would they be angry about that or they'd be cool with that? No, kind of weird. Next question. I'm not answering it. What are my thoughts on doing faster weightlifting? If you're on keto, it's fine. If you're on a carb diet, it's not fine. Next question. Who came up with the idea of 21 reps? Don't know. That was before my time. My number doesn't stand for 21 reps. It stands for 21 seconds, and it stands for the Son, the Father, and the Holy Spirit. It's biblical, and it's working out. So I believe that optimal growth will take exactly 21 seconds and beyond for optimal growth, and the number is to remind me of that. And the number is for Jesus, the Son, and the Holy Spirit in Volume 2. That's what the 21 means. Can you lose weight with a multi-carb diet? You can. If the balance is right, yeah, you can lose weight. In fact, carbs, like I said before, carbs increase the metabolism, dump out all the fat and keep the carbs, and then it should get a good effect. I'm gonna need a water in a second here, people. Next question. What's up, my KKK guy? What is that his name? Feel down in the dumps. It's on YouTube. So what? Yeah, Phil Cole down in the dumps guy. So it's a guy on YouTube. His thing is he put up the KKK, and it says his name is Phil Down in the Dumps. This morning, okay. But I don't understand if he's racist. He's into KKK. Why is he watching me? Oh, he's one of those guys. He's one of those guys that go to the gay club and beat up gays and calls them all type of things, but he's back at the gay club every week. You dirty homosexual. See you next week. That is so funny. I just don't understand racism, because then it's like okay. I get it. It's a secret society, and their whole thing is not just to hold on blacks, but Jews and all Asians and everybody like that. But dude, they're all coming up. They're all getting higher. They're all doing stuff. Look at all the rappers and the football players. Look at all the tennis players. You guys are failing. You guys, the KKK, you guys are failing. You guys are failing. Yes, you are keeping the weak-minded blacks down, but they probably wouldn't do anything anyway. But look at the Asians and the Jews. They own Hollywood. I don't understand. Like, you guys are, I don't know. I don't get it. So explain your bigger picture to me. I would love to get a KKK guy here in the garage, and I can interview him. We could talk about stuff like that. But like, look at all the black dudes dating white girls. I mean, like, I don't understand what you guys are doing. Like, you guys are off your job. You need to go back to the lynching. That's when you guys was beating some ass when he was doing the lynching. That's what I'm saying. The guy here, he hates everyone equally. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Just how about this? Just hate dumb people. That's the thing. Don't put race on it. I'm serious. No, I'm serious. Y'all have not been hot since lynching. Since y'all stopped the lynching, man, y'all ain't been doing nothing, man. Y'all gotta get in those pickup trucks and get their shotguns and them crossburners going again, because these niggas getting out of control. You got niggas on YouTube and IG building classic cars. I'm sorry. I'm not playing. I just don't understand it. Anyway, back to the bodybuilding. Let's leave the racism alone. No, I'm serious. My dad was from Mississippi. He was from Mississippi, and he told me, like, when they would walk, and he said that when you saw a pickup truck coming, you jumped in the bushes. If you didn't know the sound of that engine, you jumped in the bush. You didn't just, you never know what happened like that. And I got that. And, you're feared. Now you got black people pulling away from the police, dating white girls. Now with all these mixed babies, you got Terrence walking around here. And I'm saying, like, dude, what y'all doing? And you go, KKK. That's all you got now is KKK. That's it? That's all you can bring is KKK. Man. And then you follow me. I'm sorry. Now I open the garage. It's gonna be like a bunch of dudes on a white horse. Send that nigger out here. I'm sorry. No, but that's any stupidity. I mean, if you gay bash, the same thing is stupid. Like, it's the same thing. Don't get me wrong. I love a gay joke just as much as the next guy. But it's like, I'm not into hating gays. I'm not gonna get 5 of my friends and we're gonna go into the gay club and beat them up. It doesn't make any sense. I'm like this. If a dude come to you and say, hey man, let's go down to West Hollywood and beat up some faggots, I promise you, he's gay. I promise you something's going on with him. It doesn't make sense why people want to inflict pain on other people that they have to drive over us. Come on, dude, come on. Anyway, let's stop. I love gays. Please don't tell my wife. She know already, Edgar. Edgar, she already know you love gays. When she has 10 fingers and 2 of them are missing during sex, she knows you're. You know something? Edgar always wants me to shove a couple of fingers in his booty. Does Bernard do that? No, Bernard doesn't. He doesn't like that. Oh, Edgar, he likes that. He really likes it. And he kind of moves around when I. You think no? It's okay, Sally. You know, doctors say that's the most stimulating part of a man's body. But 2 fingers, yeah, from each hand. See, I like gay jokes, but I'm not homophobic. I just think they're funny. But it's really funny when a guy wants to inflict some pain on somebody because he hates him so much. He doesn't even look at, oh, he hates him so much. Edgar, stop. What is Edgar saying here? Your brother's called Bernard. See, I know you, Edgar. Look, if you got 2 guys, one name is Edgar, one name is Bernard, do your research. One of them is gay. It's always like that. One of them is gay. Anyway, that's enough gay jokes. You guys stop it with the gay jokes. Anyway, let's go back to bodybuilding stuff and let's leave the gay jokes alone. And listen, those were gay jokes about people not wanting to admit they were gay or people wanting to go beat up gay people, but then say they're not gay. Not bashing gays, bashing people that bash gays. So remember that before you gay, oh, Psycho Fitness, he's homophobic. No, like old boy said, I hate everybody equally. Anyway, next question. So the guy that I said you shouldn't take tests more than 6 weeks, eat more than 6 weeks, that's pushing it. He wants to know what to take after that. Another androgynous test. I'm not sure what your body will respond with. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'll be guessing. Okay, listen. This guy right here, he wrote Brokeback Mountain. I'm telling you, I've never seen that movie. But my brother, my light-skinned brother, loves that movie. He loves that movie. And let me tell you, if you hear him tell, because he told me the whole story of the movie, I'm telling you, it was like I was there. He loves that movie. And he says, it's a very touching love story. I said, Tal, you watched the whole movie? Yeah. I mean, but look, because the main guy, you know, he's in love with somebody else, but he's so afraid to come out and he has to live a lie his whole life. And they would plan these fishing trips. And he was like so excited to go on these fishing trips because they found they wanted to be together. I just think he should have just ran off and they should have been together as one. That's my brother on Brokeback Mountain. He loves that movie as a very touching love story. Yes. Case closed. Case. Okay, let's be honest. YouTube, Instagram. How many guys on here have seen the bullshit that my brother's the only one that saw it? So who's seen Brokeback Mountain? I'll wait. Okay, just give me hearts. That way I want to know. For people that seen Brokeback Mountain, give me hearts. Let's go. Okay, that's one decline seeing Brokeback Mountain. So nobody's seen Brokeback Mountain. No one has seen Brokeback Mountain except my brother. So let me get this straight. So my light-skinned brother was seeing it over and 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 over again to make it like a box office smash. Who's it? Nah, no. So no one seen Brokeback Mountain. Only my brother. So it was. Who saw it? Who has seen Brokeback Mountain on here? Let's go. Wait. Wiseman. Okay, Wiseman. How was the movie? Wiseman, you want to go live and we can talk about the movie? Do you have time to go live? Let's see if Wiseman can go live. Here we go. Now we're gonna get a hopefully answers. Hope he's not busy. Edgar, did you see Brokeback Mountain? I don't think Wiseman's gonna go. Wiseman, how was the movie? We're talking about Brokeback Mountain over at Instagram. All right, Wiseman doesn't want to. No, that's Wiseman. He's seen it. Anyway, so I guess my brother is the only person that has seen Brokeback Mountain. It's weird. It's weird. I know Heath Ledger. I know, was it Heath Ledger or the other guy? They won him on the Academy Award for that movie. That's funny. When only one person saw it. Only two people saw it. Wiseman and my brother saw it. Wait, Wiseman, did you see Brokeback Mountain with my brother? Did you guys watch it together? Okay. Like I said, this is the honesty channel, but the only person that's seen, two people seen it. It was Wiseman and my brother. That's it. Okay, whatever. Okay. The Burke. The Birdcage. I don't know what the Birdcage is. Oh, wasn't that when they dress in drag? Wasn't that they dress in drag? The Birdcage. Okay, that's a girl movie. That's different. The Brokeback Mountain was about living a lie and not being able to be who you really were and stuff like that. That was totally different. I don't know, whatever. So only Wiseman and my brother saw the movie. That's really weird. Okay, really weird. I know all about the movie. I've never seen it, but so I guess I know about it, and Wiseman saw it, and my brother saw it. Okay, great. All right, next question. Next question. Okay, nobody's seen it. What's a good natural test booster that I can use? So, supplements that have ratings on them. So, I'm using a test booster right now, and it is by Allmax. I like that one. Allmax makes a pretty good test booster. I haven't tried a bunch of them, but I'm on one right now. Next question. Okay, when you guys are asking me to do your cycle, and I don't know you guys. That's hard. I can't really do it. So when I said take aspirin, so a good fat burner that I like is when you're in contest prep is aspirin, clenbuterol, and yohimbe. Now the dosage of that I need to know you before I can prescribe a dose. I can't just say a dosage that wouldn't be responsible to do that. So I'm sorry, I can't give you a exact dosage, and I don't know you. Please forgive me for that. And I really am sorry, but I don't want to be like where people duck the question or this and that. I really want to do it, but I can't prescribe. Well, you can take anywhere between these milligrams, and I can't. That's not fair to you. You don't want me doing that. Next question. How long can you go without carbs before it can slow down your metabolism? That's a broad question. Just because you drop the carbs doesn't mean it's going to slow down your metabolism. Just because you do that. Now, carbs speed up your metabolism, but just because you take them out doesn't mean it's going to slow it down. Now, keto will slow down your metabolism, and you got about 9 to 10 weeks before your metabolism slows down on keto. If you run keto, anything more than 9 to 10 weeks, you have to take risk of your metabolism slowing down. But just because you're on a carb diet and you eliminate the carbs for a few days doesn't mean it's going to decrease your metabolism. It may weigh in the form because you decreased your calories, but not just because you took out the carbs. Next question. Who do I think will win the Arnold Classic? Okay, now I'm in the garage right now. I have to do an interview with Desktop Bodybuilding. We're gonna do like this 3 or 4 part thing and stuff like that. But I want to come out here and answer the question for you guys. So who do I think is gonna win the Arnold? First of all, there's a bunch of guys that could win the Arnold. There's a bunch of them that could. Who do I think is going to win the Arnold? That's hard. So let's say who's not winning the Arnold. Sergio, not winning the Arnold. Dexter, not winning the Arnold. Who else? As much, I think I talked about Patrick Moore a few times, and people think I don't like Patrick Moore. Patrick Moore, to me, right now to me, has the best aesthetic. I'm sorry, he has the best physique in the IFBB right now. He is my favorite bodybuilder right now. But what I'm saying is they judge on the majority. So we got Cedric, we got Sergio, we got Rami, we got Bonac, we got, who else is in it? You got all these big people. It's really hard for someone, Big Rami, it's really hard for someone smaller and aesthetic to bypass all of them because they judge on the majority. Meaning like this, if you got all big guys and then 3 symmetrical guys, they're going to judge these. They're going to take the best of the big guys and then flip it. Let's say if you had Flex Lewis, Patrick Moore, who else? Phil Heath and Sean. Those will be the top 4 because Flex Lewis would help Patrick Moore move up because they're both aesthetic. You have to understand that they are not going to take the small. It could be one big guy and everybody small. They judge on the majority. So since now, Lionel Bayeki, now that's who I want to win. I want Lionel Bayeki to win. But if Lionel Bayeki brings the same package that he also has been, he's not going to win. You have to know the main reason they know Lionel Bayeki can bring more, and that's another thing why they hold him down because they want to see more from him. If Lionel Bayeki came in and I got him for 4 weeks, I'm telling you, he would win the Olympia. He would beat Phil Heath. He just doesn't get lean enough and dry enough to please them. Can he do it? Yes, he has the most tools like that. So what I would want to see, like this will be a perfect bodybuilding show for me. Phil Heath, Sean Roden, in the intricate order, Patrick Moore, Flex Lewis, who else? Lionel Bayeki. That's who I want to see all in shape. And I'm telling you, you guys will fall in love with bodybuilding all over again. Next question. Can you still put on mass at age 50? Yeah, you can put it on, just hard getting it off. Yes, you can still gain muscle at age 50. Legs is hard because your quads are only going to be as good as your lower back and your knees allow it to be. And think about it. And if you don't have really good knees and a good lower back, it's going to be really hard to build quality legs. Not the muscle, just the instruments that it takes to build it, you lose it. Next question. What's that? What is it? What? Tony Danza. Do you guys know who Tony? I know who Tony Danza. Tony Danza, he was on Taxi, and then he was on Who's the Boss. Damn, you went way back. Tony Danza. That's why you like Lou Ross. All right, I got to get some water, please. So please, can you guys give me 1 second? All right, so check this out. In 45 minutes, I got to do the desktop bodybuilding interview. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna charge up my computer, charge up my iPad, and I'm gonna say goodbye now, Tony Danza. Damn, dude, how old are you? How old are you? Tell me how old you are. Dude, I lost my hair at like 35. That don't bother me. How old are you? Tell me. I think Tony Danza, your ass is in your 50s. You in your 50s. And Lou Ross, you ain't just you a damn lie. You 33. You not know 33 talking about Tony Danza. That is a lie. That is a lie. Come on, how old are you? Tell me how old you are. Come on. Come on, how old are you? 53? Come on. Just type it. It's just two keys and enter. That's it. Come on. Come on. Wait, do I owe you a hoodie? No. What size hoodie are you? I only got a few of the old orders. Morris Day. Morris Day. Why y'all talking about Morris Day? How old are you? Come on, how old are you? Come on, tell me how old you are. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. I'll be 53 in a few days. Doesn't bother me. Come on. Come on. You 2XL? I don't have a 2XL. I'm sorry. You weren't 38. No, come on, how old are you? Everybody give me your ages. You not no damn 33 talking about Tony Danza. That's a lie. You're not talking about Tony Danza. And you threw, look at this. And probably your dream girl is Lola Falana. Yeah. 34, 18. Come on, give me your ages on YouTube. Give me your ages. What are your ages? 42, 45. Okay. Come on. What else? What else? I never had a Jerry girl, bro. I'm sorry. I never had one. Neither did my brother. 43. Come on. What's my demographic here? YouTube. How old are you guys on here? 33. You guys are young. Come on. 18. There we go. 58, 27. YouTube. How old are you guys on here? What are your ages on here? Hey, the KKK guy, how old are you? 12. I'm sorry about that. Now you know all about homosexuals and you're 12. 32. Come on. How old are you guys on YouTube? You guys are pretty young. Oh, yeah. Come on. Terrence is 36. He's 36 years old. 34. Now, look, my guy is gone. He disappeared. When I asked him his age, he disappeared. All right. So I'm gonna get ready to do this interview. I will set it over there, and you guys can watch me do it if you guys want to for a little bit. So talk to you guys later. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, YouTube, for all the questions. If you guys can like and share the video, I would greatly appreciate that. Spencer, what's up? I would greatly appreciate that. And I will be tapping back in about 35, 40 minutes. Let me just get ready, eat a little something, and we can get started. Thank you, guys. Later.